Destiny 2 may be receiving its final update, but that does not mean I'm going to stop uploading Destiny 2 content. I love this game, right? And I'm going to continue to love this game. Obviously, the type of content I'm going to make is going to be extremely different. Like, I'm not going to talk about the balance of the PvE sandbox when they're no longer going to balance the PvE sandbox. Like, it's just ridiculous at that point. It's kind of funny, like, nearly every video I've made these past few days or weeks now doesn't really matter, like, at all anymore, which is fine by me, because those videos did matter to me. I did enjoy making them, and I hope you enjoyed watching them. With that being said, I want to go back at the article, look at some things, and get more excited for the game. A lot of people are in gloom posting, doom posting, and like I said, I don't want to be that creator. I don't want to be sad all the time. I don't want to be glooming. Like, when I look at the past, I want to look at the good of the past. I don't want to look back and just see beyond light. I don't want to look back and think of Lightfall. I want to look back and think of Into the Light. I want to think about The Final Shape, Forsaken, Witch Queen, Season of the Haunted, Plunder. I want to have my good memories. That's what I like about playing Destiny, and that's what I like about the community. I hope that you can share your stories and your experiences with Destiny, and I have an entire Discord where you can do that. If you're looking for a Destiny community, I'm trying to build one. If you're a creator trying to continue creating with this game and wants to reach out to other creators, I'm a creator you can reach out to. With that short intro out the way, let's get into some of the things in the article. First things first, super excited about this. I mentioned this in another video's comment section, which, by the way, you guys should check out this video. I think it's really cool. But in the comments of that video, I did say something in particular. If hunters get a solar aspect and Void Hunter gets a new melee, I would probably switch to becoming a Hunter main. And given that it looks like it's here. It looks like it's here. We have the new Hunter aspect, Crackshot. We have a new Warlock aspects called Soul Siphon. And we have a Titan one called Shield Burst. So what do I think these are? If I were to take a guess, I think Crackshot is sort of a Hunter slide melee where they pull out their golden gun and like shoot straight at an enemy. And I think if you hit that enemy, some sort of like solar weaken is gonna happen. And I think the Solar Titan Shield Burst is also gonna be somewhat related to this new verb. I don't know if it's confirmed. I don't think it's anything in all, like in this article, but I do believe Melting Point is returning in some fashion. I think they're gonna crank up the sandbox and make it go crazy style. For the Warlock aspects, Soul Siphon. See, initially you want to think like Health Recovery, but we already have that with Devourer and Child of the Old God. So what could a Soul Siphon be? I think it has to do with Void debuffs and creating like Void traces. Like, I feel like this is going to be like the Ionic traces of the Void subclass, where you can like pick up a Void Breach and it's going to like massively buff the Void Warlock. It feels like it has to do something with damage over time as well, because it's a siphon of things. It's a siphon of the soul. Maybe you convert enemies killed into weapon damage or ability damage. Oh, it'd be nice if they did something with the melee, like you stack up kills and then you can do something with your melee. Very interested to see what that becomes. We have 2 new grenades. We have Stasis Shatter Grenade, which is probably going to be like an incendiary grenade where you throw it and then it just like causes a shatter effect. And then the Strand Slice Wire, I'm assuming, is going to be also like a fragment grenade, but it shoots out strand projectiles everywhere. Then we have our class specific abilities. Mindspun Invocation now has an interaction with Threadling grenades. Ward of Dawn is getting a complete rework. This might be the Ward of Dawn change that we've been waiting for. Trapper's Ambush has new capabilities, and there's more. I'm very excited to see that. Down here, they talk about tier 5 exotics, so farm up your exotics. They'll be instantly become tier 5. They're making changes to a handful of exotic armor as well. For example, what if Warlocks could throw 2 Nova Bombs in quick succession to create an even larger explosion? I feel like that's tied to Dire Skull of Aramkara. It's going to be nice. Exotic weapons are going to be receiving a tuning pass, as well as receiving many catalysts. I mentioned in this video on screen that I hope that we get catalysts for the raid weapons. And if I were to take a guess, I feel like these weapons, we have 1K right here, Taraba right there, and then Legend of Acreus. I feel like they're kind of teasing that, one, this is going to be the Pantheon raid armor, and two, these weapons are going to get some changes to them. They're going to get catalysts. We have Sweet Business right here, Sunshot, and Mida Multi-Tool as well. I could definitely see all of these getting a buff in some form or fashion, and I'm all for it. Like, imagine we get like Burning Ambition tied into Sunshot. Mida Multi-Tool gets like the new kinetic blinding verbs. I feel like that could be kind of crazy, that like one where it shoots out missiles. I think that would be cool as fuck. Sweet Business, man, what can you do to Sweet Business? Like, give it onslaught, make it absolutely insane. There's a lot. I'm super excited to fight Golron, by the way. That's one of my favorite raid boss encounters, and the fact that he's coming back, I'm super hyped. Destinations, we're going to be returning to them in some sort of way, and then some destinations will have distortions. We have no information on what that means, but looking at this screen right here, so we're in Monument of Triumph, the reward pass, there's the looking glass to go back, and the Bungie symbol. This probably leads to something, maybe. I mean, it says announcements down here. Do we usually have announcements in the game? Probably not, like in the way that we're used to, so this might like mean something. The legacy tabs right here, and Nessus, as you can see, has this red like marker on it. I feel like this is what they mean by the distortions. And if I were to take a guess which places have distortions, it's probably going to be Nessus, the Moon, EDZ, maybe the Cosmodrome, probably not the Cosmodrome, to not have players get like overwhelmed when they first start. Maybe Europa as well. Speaking of Europa, oh my god, literally every place is gonna get a refresh, like the Moon armor refresh, Europa armor refresh, Neptune armor refresh, EDZ. The Cosmodrome doesn't have a set to my knowledge, so it might get a set. Who knows? Dreaming City as well. This is a big update. And like, I'm not even mentioning like everything that's coming with Pantheon. I'm not mentioning everything that's shading with the Portal, Crucible, Eververse. Hell, I'm not even mentioning SRL, which is going to be massive. SRL is a very big thing for just casual fun play. Just log on and do some SRL, and there's going to be rewards. As you can see, there's already a few Sparrows that we're going to get. We're going to get a Solar Sparrow, a Stasis one. I don't know if this is a Void one as well, or another Stasis one, because we have a Void one right here. I'm assuming this is a Strand one. Like, we're gonna be able to affect these Sparrows, I think, with our subclass element. It's gonna be great. See the Warlock, the Titan, the Hunter, getting weapons as well. Like, what does an SRL weapon look to you? I'm very curious on what that will be. I'm very curious to what it will entail, and I can't wait for this update. With all that out of the way, what is there to do now? What are we waiting for? What can you do in the meantime? Well, if you really care, it's time to get your exotics up. I started collecting a few exotics in preparation in case the exotics would be used in a new system, but given that it's automatically going to upgrade, start farming out like stat rolls that you want from your exotics. Me personally, I hate this rule, so I might farm out a better getaway artist. But given that there's news about the Warlock Void Bomb, I might start farming some different exotic armors. Let's see. Without duplicates, Warlock. Let's see, is there a rarity one? Yeah, exotics. Okay, so I have a Deimos Suffusion, I have an Apotheos Veil, Cenotaph, Dawn Chorus, Felwinners. Two Cenotaphs? I have two Cenotaphs. I can get rid of this one and just start working on getting the exotics that I don't have, get like a near god roll, and then wait for the tier 5 to update them. That's honestly what I would start planning to do if you want to go into the game and just have fun off the rip. Like collecting exotics, doing your catalysts. Like, I still need to finish my Suros catalyst. It might get a change, who knows. In terms of energy weapons, let's see. Now I'm done with that. Heavies, done with that. I'm missing, I think, the raid exotic Desert Perpetual. I haven't done it yet, but now with all the changes, it looks like I might be doing some Desert Perpetuals. I hope you have found this video inspiring during the time that we're in. It is very sad to say goodbye to this game, but me personally, I'm not saying goodbye yet, and I welcome you to join me in doing the same. If you've liked what you've seen today, consider staying around, because I know I will. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Stay safe, everyone.